A massive object has been spotted on the surface of the moon. The object is enormous and oddly shaped, sparking debates about what it could be.
For centuries, humanity has gazed at the moon, seeing it as a mysterious, silent neighbor. But recent footage has captured something so startling that it has shaken the scientific community. A massive, unidentifiable object has been spotted emerging from one of the moon's craters, sparking wild theories and urgent investigations. But what exactly is this massive object? Could it be an advanced alien craft, a new geological discovery, or something even stranger? Get ready, because what we're about to uncover might change everything. The moon's hidden mystery stuns the world. In a world where we've scanned the moon so thoroughly, discovering something entirely unexpected was unthinkable. Yet here we are. The moon has been the subject of intense study for decades, with astronauts walking its surface, orbiters mapping every crater, and telescopes capturing its every phase. So, the question that gripped everyone's attention was clear. How could such an immense structure remain hidden for so long? This monumental discovery has pushed humanity to question how much we truly understand about our closest celestial neighbor. And this is only the beginning of the story. What has been uncovered on the moon is far beyond anyone's imagination, and it could redefine our understanding of the cosmos. The mystery began quietly with a few amateur astronomers who, during a routine observation session with high-powered telescopes, stumbled upon something strange on the moon's surface. What they initially saw appeared to be a shadow or perhaps an odd crater. Some dismissed it as an illusion, a simple trick of light on the lunar surface. But the more they studied it, the more they realized that this was no ordinary shadow or play of light. They had discovered a massive unknown structure, something that had no place being there. News of this discovery spread rapidly, capturing the curiosity of astronomers worldwide. In an era where we can access satellite images from deep space almost instantly, the notion that something of this magnitude could go unnoticed for so long seemed absurd. How could it have been overlooked? Could it be an illusion caused by shifting lunar dust or some optical trick created by the shadows of lunar craters? Some skeptics speculated that it might be a temporary feature caused by the moon's constantly changing environment. But as more astronomers focused on this object, their initial skepticism faded. High-resolution images, taken from multiple angles and with different wavelengths of light, confirmed the truth. It was indeed a physical structure. Its size, sharp edges, and distinctly rectangular shape defied any easy explanation. This was no simple geological formation. By then, the world's fascination with the object had taken off, sparking theories that ranged from plausible to wildly speculative. With the discovery now public, the internet buzzed with theories and debates. The object's immense size and strikingly artificial appearance led many to wonder if it might be evidence of extraterrestrial construction. Could an advanced, ancient civilization have left a mark on the moon? For decades, believers in alien life have suggested that there might be hidden alien bases on the moon, shielded from Earth-based telescopes. To them, this object seemed to be the proof they had long awaited. Supporters of the extraterrestrial theory pointed to the object's sharp angles and massive, rectangular shape as evidence. Natural geological processes, they argued, rarely create such precise, symmetrical forms. Some conspiracy theorists even pointed out the location of the object, suggesting that it was strategically placed on the moon's far side, where it would be less visible from Earth. This theory gained traction quickly, with some claiming that an ancient civilization, possibly from another planet, had constructed the structure as a base or a monument. Could this be the sign that we are not alone in the universe? Not everyone was convinced by these theories, however. Many scientists and geologists offered alternative, grounded explanations. They suggested that the structure might be a natural formation, possibly created by volcanic activity or the impact of a large meteorite during the moon's formation around 4.5 billion years ago. The moon has a complex geological history, and its surface is covered with craters, mountain ranges, and other strange rock formations. Perhaps, they argued, this structure was simply another geological anomaly. Yet, the mystery deepened as scientists continued their analyses. The object's sharp, angular features were not typical of volcanic formations, which usually produce rounded or irregular shapes. Some pointed to earthly formations that have a similarly unnatural appearance, such as the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland or Wyoming's Devil's Tower. These natural structures, although products of geological processes, exhibit geometric shapes that many find hard to believe are purely natural. Could the forces of nature have produced something similar on the Moon? The question remained, if this object was natural, why was it so massive and so distinct? As high-resolution satellite imagery captured more details, the object's dimensions became clearer. It spanned nearly a mile in length and stood several hundred feet tall, remarkably uniform and unlike any other known geological formation on the Moon. This scale only fueled public fascination, drawing more scientists and theorists into the debate. But what exactly is this massive object? What did the scientists finally discover? Let's find out. Mysterious giant object that shocked scientists. The recent discovery on the Moon has left scientists around the globe scratching their heads. A massive object, stretching several miles in length and rising dramatically above the lunar surface, has captured the attention of astronomers, researchers, and curious minds everywhere. What makes this object so intriguing is not only its immense size, but also its unusual, almost geometric shape. Unlike any structure humanity has ever sent to the Moon, it is so colossal that, if it were on Earth, it would be visible from space. Its elongated, nearly rectangular form and crisp, straight edges stand out sharply against the natural features typically found on the Moon, such as circular craters and rugged mountain ranges. This object's characteristics fuel countless theories about its origins. Lunar formations usually take on rough, irregular shapes due to the relentless forces of space, like meteor impacts and solar radiation, which constantly reshape the landscape. But this structure looks different. Its smooth surfaces and precise angles are strikingly uncommon for a natural formation. It almost seems purposefully crafted, hinting at something far beyond the ordinary. The clean lines and sharp corners, as opposed to the Moon's usual chaotic rocky terrain, have led some to speculate that this might not be a natural feature at all. Could it be an ancient relic from an unknown civilization, or perhaps some kind of artificial structure? The shape and precision are simply too refined to ignore. These puzzling attributes make the object stand out from all other known features on the Moon. While lunar landscapes are filled with odd shapes formed by meteors, ancient volcanic eruptions, and even the slow shifting of lunar dust over eons, there is nothing quite like this mysterious structure. Its distinctly unnatural appearance suggests it might not even belong on the Moon. Some believe it could be a sign of extraterrestrial activity, while others wonder if it could somehow be connected to undiscovered aspects of lunar geology. Yet despite the many theories, no one knows for certain how it got there or what it is. As news of the discovery spread, scientists worldwide began studying it intensely. Experts from fields as diverse as geology, astronomy, and lunar research quickly focused their attention on this enigma. Major organizations, including NASA and the European Space Agency, ESA, launched detailed investigations, reviewing data collected by various lunar missions and satellite imagery. These agencies utilized high-resolution images from lunar orbiters, satellites, and even records from past manned missions to piece together clues. Initially, scientists were cautious in their approach. While excitement was high, they avoided jumping to conclusions about what this object might signify. Many experts stressed the need for a methodical investigation, one that gathered all possible data before making bold claims about the object's origins. After all, the sheer existence of this structure does not automatically confirm extraterrestrial life or human involvement. To gain a deeper understanding, scientists need to analyze the lunar surface more closely, measure the object's exact composition, and obtain even more detailed images. Only through meticulous study could they hope to reveal what this immense structure might truly be. Even with their careful approach, the excitement within the scientific community is undeniable. The discovery poses a question of monumental importance, one that might have implications beyond our wildest imaginations. Resolving the mystery will require collaboration from scientists across various disciplines. Whether this object ultimately proves to be a natural lunar phenomenon or something entirely different, its discovery has injected a sense of wonder and curiosity into lunar research. The mystery surrounding it serves as a powerful reminder of how little we still know about the Moon and, by extension, our own solar system. Thanks to modern technology, spotting this object on the Moon became possible. High-powered telescopes were among the first tools to catch a glimpse of it. These instruments, both those operated by professional observatories and even some powerful setups owned by amateur astronomers, captured images with a clarity far beyond the human eye. From backyards to scientific facilities, telescopes enabled astronomers to detect unusual features on the lunar surface and sparked a wave of curiosity. However, it was data from orbiting satellites that provided the most comprehensive view. NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, LRO, for example, has been mapping the Moon's surface in high resolution for years. By studying images captured from various angles and times of day, scientists were able to observe the object's shadow, its exact shape, and its towering height relative to the lunar landscape. These details offered a more complete picture of the structure and underscored just how unique it is. The availability of these high-resolution images represents a significant leap forward in our exploration of space. Decades ago, understanding this structure would likely have required a manned mission, an undertaking with high risks and costs. Today, scientists can remotely gather precise information about distant celestial bodies like the Moon, thanks to satellite technology and advanced telescopes. These advancements enable us to explore space in ways that were unimaginable during the Apollo era of the 1960s and 70s, allowing for safe yet thorough investigations of our nearest cosmic neighbors. Just as scientists began to analyze the object's peculiarities, new questions arose. Why wasn't this structure noticed sooner? How could something so large and noticeable have eluded the human eye? Such questions add even more layers to the mystery, fueling an ongoing search for answers. As scientists dig deeper, they're discovering that each new piece of information seems to prompt more questions than it answers. This ongoing intrigue keeps researchers and the public alike glued to any developments. The discovery also raises fundamental questions about what we consider to be natural in space. Scientists have long been fascinated by the strange and unfamiliar features of the Moon, but this object stands apart as a possible sign of something new and unknown. It challenges our understanding of lunar geology, hinting that there may be forces or processes at work that we haven't fully grasped. Perhaps this structure was created by some violent cosmic event that left behind a perfect shape, or maybe it hints at ancient activities we can't yet comprehend. Regardless, the object has become a focus for those who believe that the Moon, much like Mars and other planets, might hold secrets that could forever change our view of the universe. This discovery highlights how much progress humanity has made in space technology and how much mystery remains in the vast expanse beyond Earth. But how has technology played a vital role in our space probe? Let's take a closer look. Moon's shocking find revealed by new tools. The journey of discovery on the Moon, long a focal point of human imagination and scientific inquiry, has taken a thrilling new turn with the revelation of a colossal, enigmatic object on its surface. This sighting has captivated scientists and the public alike, sparking debates that stretch from the realms of astrophysics to theories of extraterrestrial life. Today's advanced tools for space exploration allow us to investigate celestial bodies in ways that would have been unimaginable even a few decades ago. Cutting-edge telescopes, both Earth-based and orbiting, as well as high-resolution imaging satellites, have given scientists a previously unimaginable ability to examine distant landscapes in exquisite detail. Thanks to these advances, our perception of space has deepened, and our explorations have grown more accurate and far-reaching. In the case of this lunar discovery, high-powered instruments played a crucial role in identifying and analyzing the unusual structure on the Moon's surface. Without today's imaging capabilities, this massive object might have remained hidden forever. The latest telescopes, capable of capturing incredibly detailed visuals, allowed scientists to spot anomalies even from Earth. The Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, LRO, and other satellites orbiting the Moon provided invaluable data and high-resolution images, helping researchers zoom in and study this mysterious structure from every conceivable angle. These technological marvels represent a dramatic leap forward from earlier lunar missions, such as Apollo in the 1960s and 1970s, when imaging tools were far more basic. This new era of remote space exploration has allowed us to capture images and data from millions of miles away, paving the way for discoveries that might otherwise have required costly and dangerous manned missions. But as technology propels us forward, the mystery surrounding this particular lunar structure grows even deeper. One of the most puzzling questions surrounding this colossal object is why it wasn't discovered sooner. Given the decades of detailed study dedicated to the Moon, how did something so massive escape detection? This structure isn't just large, it's immense, with a size and shape unlike anything previously seen on the lunar surface. Some speculate that it might be located in a region of the Moon that hasn't been closely examined before, or it could have been concealed in some way. The angle of sunlight on the Moon is another factor that could have played a role in obscuring this object. Because of the Moon's slow rotation, different regions experience light and shadow in cycles that vary significantly from those on Earth. Shadows can elongate, twist, or obscure shapes depending on the time of day and year. It's possible that during previous observations, the object blended into the surrounding landscape due to these shadow effects, masking its true size and shape. Additionally, earlier missions might simply not have had the technological means to detect such subtle differences on the Moon's surface. The instruments used during the Apollo missions were revolutionary for their time, but they lacked the power and precision of today's tools. For decades, our understanding of the Moon was based on limited and sometimes grainy images, leaving plenty of room for surprises like this one. This discovery serves as a reminder that despite our progress in space exploration, vast portions of the Moon and space in general remain mysterious and unexplored. The object's size, shape, and sharp geometry make it especially intriguing. Measuring several miles in length, this rectangular structure towers above the surface, standing in stark contrast to the rounded craters and rugged mountains that make up most of the Moon's terrain. Its sharp lines and smooth surfaces appear unnatural, as if shaped by some force other than the chaotic processes that typically mold planetary surfaces. Such a precise, almost architectural form is rarely, if ever, found in nature. This distinct shape has sparked debates among scientists and space enthusiasts. Natural formations are typically irregular and rough, shaped by centuries of meteor impacts, volcanic activity, and other chaotic forces. In contrast, this structure appears orderly, with edges and angles that almost defy natural formation. Some scientists argue that the presence of right angles and straight lines suggests an origin that might be more than just geological forces at play. But while the structure's artificial appearance has led to speculation about its origins, it remains unclear whether it is indeed a natural formation or something else entirely. Theories abound, from the plausible to the extraordinary. Some suggest that it could be a relic of an ancient civilization, perhaps extraterrestrial in origin. Others propose that it might be the result of unique geological processes we have yet to understand. The Moon, as a source of wonder and mystery. The Moon has held a special place in human culture and imagination for centuries. Ancient civilizations viewed it as a symbol of mystery and power, inspiring myths, legends, and religious beliefs. In modern times, it became the target of scientific ambition, a reachable destination in the vastness of space. When Neil Armstrong took his famous steps on the lunar surface in 1969, humanity crossed a new frontier, marking the start of a new era in exploration. Since then, the Moon has been a focal point for space missions, both manned and unmanned, and yet it continues to surprise and intrigue us. The discovery of this massive structure taps into that long-held sense of wonder and curiosity about the Moon. Could there be more secrets lurking in its shadowy plains and ancient craters? The possibility that something new and unexplained exists on its surface reignites our fascination with this celestial body. Whether this object is a natural formation or something far more mysterious, it reminds us of the vast unknown that still surrounds us. News of the object's discovery has stirred up new excitement among UFO enthusiasts and believers in extraterrestrial life. For decades, theories have circulated about strange occurrences on the Moon, from UFO sightings to hidden alien bases on its far side. The idea that this massive structure might be linked to extraterrestrial activity has fueled these theories further, bringing a sense of intrigue to scientific and popular discussions alike. Some UFO theorists have pointed to historical accounts of unusual lunar sightings as evidence that this object might not be of earthly origin. They argue that if an advanced alien civilization has ever visited Earth, the moon would be an ideal place to leave traces of their existence. Given its proximity to Earth and its stable environment, the moon could serve as a strategic outpost for extraterrestrial activity. And for those who believe in hidden bases or alien artifacts on the moon, this discovery seems like a piece of the puzzle finally revealed. While scientists exercise restraint and avoid jumping to conclusions, they acknowledge the unusual nature of the structure. Whether or not it is linked to aliens, the object has captivated the imaginations of people around the world. Even as researchers focus on understanding the geological explanations behind the structure, they can't fully dismiss the sense of wonder and the questions that naturally arise about our place in the universe. Moon, S big find arouses experts' opinions. The recent discovery of a massive, unusual object on the moon's surface has generated intense debate and speculation. While some theories propose it may be evidence of extraterrestrial life or ancient civilizations, many scientists are leaning towards simpler, more natural explanations. According to them, the most plausible answer might be that this strange structure is simply a geological formation, a result of processes that occurred billions of years ago when the moon was still active and undergoing significant surface changes. Among the scientific community, one popular theory is that the object could be a remnant of a collapsed lava tube. Lava tubes are hollow tunnels formed when molten lava flows under a crust of solid rock. These tubes, common on both Earth and the moon, can collapse over time, leaving elongated cavernous formations in the landscape. Such formations could very well resemble the mysterious object recently discovered. The sharp angles and elongated shapes seen in images of the object align with the characteristics of collapsed lava tubes, providing a reasonable explanation grounded in well-known geological phenomena. Another hypothesis considers the possibility that the object is the result of a meteorite impact. The moon's surface is pockmarked with craters of all sizes, formed by countless meteorites striking it over millions of years. However, some impacts leave more than just circular depressions. They can create jagged or oddly shaped formations, depending on the angle, speed, and composition of the meteorite. Some experts argue that the object's sharp angles and somewhat rectangular outline could have resulted from an impact event, making this discovery a fascinating piece of lunar history rather than proof of an alien structure. Should this object indeed prove to be a natural formation, it would still represent a remarkable find. The study of this formation could offer valuable insights into the moon's geological history, shedding light on the forces and events that shaped its surface billions of years ago. Even without any connection to extraterrestrial life, such a discovery would broaden our understanding of the moon's past and of the geological processes that continue to influence other planetary bodies across our solar system. A resurgence in moon exploration. The discovery of this enigmatic structure has come at a time when interest in the moon is reigniting worldwide. For decades, the spotlight of space exploration was directed toward Mars and other distant planets. But now, space agencies and private companies are once again setting their sights on our closest celestial neighbor. NASA's Artemis program is a prime example of this renewed interest. With plans to send astronauts back to the moon by the mid-2020s, NASA aims to establish a sustainable presence on its surface, creating a foundation for future space exploration. The strange object could become a prime target for these upcoming lunar missions. Whether it's a natural formation or something more exotic, scientists are eager to study it up close to learn about its origins, composition, and any clues it might hold about the moon's ancient history. Missions could involve sending high-tech rovers or even human explorers to the site, allowing researchers to collect samples and conduct a thorough investigation of the object. Imagine the potential discoveries if astronauts could examine it firsthand, revealing new information about the moon and possibly answering age-old questions about our place in the cosmos. In addition to NASA, private companies like SpaceX are gearing up for lunar missions of their own. These private endeavors could provide fresh opportunities to explore and examine this mysterious structure. With the pace of technological advancements, we may soon possess the tools needed to study the moon in ways previously unimaginable. High-resolution imaging, spectrometry, and remote sensing could offer unprecedented details, helping scientists determine whether this object is merely a peculiar rock formation or something that hints at a more complex origin. The discovery of this object also underscores the importance of continuing to explore the moon. Despite our many achievements in lunar research, the moon still holds countless secrets. There remain vast, unexplored areas, especially on the far side, that may conceal many more surprises waiting to be unearthed. This recent find has reignited global interest in the moon as a place of wonder, mystery, and scientific opportunity. Each new exploration mission brings us closer to understanding the moon and, in turn, the wider universe. While we've sent robotic probes, landers, and rovers to the lunar surface, many areas have yet to be studied in detail. Lunar exploration offers a unique and fascinating frontier because each discovery, no matter how small, holds the potential to reshape our understanding of the universe. From the strange object's possible origins to what it might reveal about the moon's formation and evolution, the discovery serves as a thrilling reminder that there is still much we don't know about the celestial bodies in our cosmic neighborhood. But could this mysterious massive object occur due to one last unexplored alternative? Let's look at this one last possible outcome. New theory: evidence of a geological pulse on the moon. A fresh theory suggests that this massive object might be a result of an unusual geological pulse beneath the moon's surface, a dormant volcanic system briefly surging to life. While the moon has been considered geologically inactive for billions of years, recent studies hint at subtle tectonic activity, including moonquakes and surface shifts. In this case, some scientists speculate that deep below the moon's surface, residual heat or dormant lava flows might sporadically push material upward, dislodging rocks and debris. This pulse could force material to the surface, ejecting rock formations out of crater floors and giving the appearance of objects emerging from within. If this is indeed a geological pulse, it could represent an entirely new chapter in lunar science, challenging long-held beliefs that the moon is geologically dead. Such activity, however subtle, might even hint at possible subterranean reserves of heat or liquid rock, reshaping our understanding of lunar geology. The idea that the moon could have heartbeat-like geological activity adds to the intrigue, suggesting that our ancient satellite may hold more surprises within its core, quietly reawakening after eons. This phenomenon would mark a groundbreaking discovery, possibly changing our approach to future lunar exploration. Humanity's quest for knowledge. The quest for knowledge is far from complete, and in the realm of space exploration, we stand on the edge of vast, mysterious territories yet to be charted. Recently, a strange object spotted on the moon has reignited debates and sparked new waves of curiosity. Is this object simply a chunk of lunar rock, or could it be a tantalizing clue pointing us towards something far more extraordinary? Could it even suggest a connection to intelligent life from somewhere beyond our solar system? These are the questions stirring minds and igniting imaginations. There are those who believe we may be on the verge of a revelation that could upend everything we know. They speculate that this finding might be the first step toward a discovery so profound it could reshape our understanding of life, existence, and the very fabric of the universe. Skeptics, however, caution that it may just be a curious, random feature with no particular meaning. Yet, whether this mysterious object turns out to be groundbreaking or mundane, its importance cannot be dismissed. This discovery does more than just captivate our attention. It reminds us of the true essence of space exploration. Space exploration is not merely about journeying to new celestial bodies. It's about challenging and expanding our understanding of the universe itself. Every new discovery on the moon or any other planet offers invaluable insights into how these cosmic bodies form, change, and interact with one another. Occasionally, these findings also hint at where, under the right conditions, life might flourish. Even in places we previously overlooked, the potential for discovering signs of life now seems more plausible than ever before. As we lay the groundwork for future lunar missions, possibly even planning for a more permanent human presence on the Moon, this enigmatic object could become a central focus for scientists. Researchers are likely to dive deeply into studying it, eager to uncover its origin, composition, and possible role within the Moon's geological landscape. What could it teach us about the forces that shaped the Moon, and by extension our solar system? Studies like these are more than scientific exercises. They have the power to unlock new frontiers in space science and open doors to revolutionary breakthroughs. Beyond the scientific community, this discovery has the potential to rekindle public and private interest in the Moon. Agencies like NASA are already making ambitious plans to return humans to the lunar surface, and private companies are eyeing lunar missions with the hope of establishing commercial activities in space. The timing couldn't be better. This strange lunar object could add to the excitement, drawing more attention and resources toward exploration. Each mission we send could peel back yet another layer of mystery, not only about the Moon, but also about the fundamental processes shaping our solar system and perhaps the cosmos itself. Our fascination with the Moon and outer space speaks to a deeper drive within humanity. We are a species compelled to push boundaries, to seek answers, to discover what lies just beyond our reach. The possibility that this object could reveal something extraordinary, perhaps even signs of alien technology, feeds this endless curiosity. Even if it is nothing more than a unique rock, it keeps our eyes lifted toward the stars, wondering what might be waiting for us out there. Is this mysterious lunar object a mere geological anomaly, or does it hint at something far more profound? Could it be a trace of ancient alien intelligence lying dormant on the Moon's surface for eons? Such questions capture our imaginations and remind us why we continue to explore. The cosmos is vast, and each discovery keeps us dreaming, hoping, and striving to understand what mysteries await in the darkness beyond. What are your thoughts on this massive object? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing discoveries.